Hello everybody and welcome to Hades. My name is Jonathan, aka Foxy and Dariel, and I will be taking you through the underworld. If you hear any slurping sound, it's because I'm drinking my morning coffee, so there we are. So let's go and start a brand new game. Yes, I will delete this. And let's start.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale.
Dun,
Listen carefully.
dun. So this game, just Tartarus, yes. Oh, just look at the artwork of this game, it's insane. So this game is developed and published by Supergiant Games, the creators of of Bastion, Pyre and Transistor. And let's go to the first room. And all of the games are stunning, and this game is no exception. This is, in my opinion, one of the best games ever created.
I'm leaving.
Hello.
Try and stop me.
So let's see now. I am using a Xbox One controller, so let's see now. I just have to look down quickly. So X is normal attack, Y is special attack, B is cast, and A is dash. So, excuse me.
Crushed.
And since this is the first run of the thing, we have nothing. So we will probably die relatively quick. And as we go along as well, I will explain from my opinion on what I think is the best way to play the game. And I will give you a thing from my perspective on what I think is the easiest way. So if my thoughts collide with yours and are the same, that's really good. If they are not, then that is totally fine, because there is not only one way to play this beautiful game. There is like 15,000 ways to play this game, which is amazing. And just look at I just want to focus for 2 seconds on the artwork of this game, which is incredibly stunning. And also as well, just because I got hit, there's like a pool of blood over there, which is kind of cool. And just look at the details and the statues in the backgrounds and all of the things. The details is extremely heavy, and it's gorgeous. Gorgeous! So let's talk to Athena.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Yes, you do, because you have to. And since we don't have any upgrades, we have nothing yet. We will probably get quite the heavy damage dealt to us, but that will be better eventually when we get things going across the game. Just look at the details.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Thank you. So let's see, what do we want? So every attack here, let's see now, everything is kind of good right now here. I usually take this one, but for fun I'm going to take this one. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. Attack damage plus 40%. Yes.
I know you can't hit.
And you will also notice when you choose a boon,
Thank you.
your colors of your attack thingies will change. So let's see if I can make them shoot at me. Boom. So you see, I can deflect the attacks and shoot them back at them. Ooh, okay. And spikes are preferably to avoid. So it's really helpful to do that, because their own attacks will actually hurt them, which is really nice when you deflect them. And also, you will meet different kind of enemies, as in normal ones and the armored ones, and the armored ones are slightly more dangerous to deal with.
Underworld's power.
Thank you. And also, as you can see in the there we go. So as you can see here, we have coins and darkness. Both of this is a type of currencies, like for money and for upgrades. And here we can see all the boons that we have collected. We have collected 1. So in the first run, we'll probably not have any gods coming to us, basically, except for maybe Athena a few times and someone else. But there will be all here. So this is like the main square, and then the add-ons is right over here, will be placed there. And there will be things showing up here as well, which we will unlock further in. So if I do stumble a little bit on when I'm talking, it's because I basically just woke up. So this is really, I'm still waking up. And also, I will also try to not say 50 billion times, which I have a tendency to do since I am a Twitch-based streamer to begin with, and so I'm used to talking to people in real time, and now I'm not. So it's like I'm trying to like focus my brain on just talking normally. So if I stumble, I do apologize. Ooh, coins. So in the beginning of the game, though, when you start, if you're new to this game, and when you start, I would suggest that if you don't have a choice, then you pick what you get. But if you have a choice, then keys is good, unless it's like a specific boon that you want or to try out. Ooh, I'm almost dead. Cool. And as we can see here, my cast is done on the B1, and that's the little crystal in my enemies. Thank you. So, oh, we have an armored one, and this armored one, instead of firing 1, it fires 3 of those things. Ooh, there we go.
Right
More
there.
darkness.
Each exit has its own reward.
Nice. Here is a perfect opportunity. We have Dionysus and we have extra HP. So when you start the game, if you're new to the game, I would actually suggest that you, in my opinion, that you choose life, this one right here, and just also look at the details of the doors and everything. It's so good. I have played this game for quite some time. I think since early 2019, something like that, or late 2018, early 2019, somewhere. I don't exactly remember the dates, but somewhere there. So I've played this for quite some time, and I have seen most of the updates to the game, and it has just become better and better for every update, and I just love it. I just love it. When you fight the enemies, though, use the surrounding areas around you if you can. So slamming them into walls is really helpful. The witches, though, is not really applicable to the damage from the traps. That's ground-bound enemies, since they are like levitating. So we can see 4 HP out of 50, and I do this. We have 29 out of 75. So Centaur Heart is really good. And also keys. Keys are really good in the beginning, because we need kind of a lot of keys in the beginning. So I would suggest focusing on them just to get stuff unlocked, but it's not a necessity though, because you will unlock stuff eventually anyhow. But I would suggest that if you want to unlock things relatively quick, that you focus on the keys and health in the beginning, and leave the rest to unless you have a choice or not. Like here, for example, now we don't have a choice, but we have a boon, and you can see this skull over here, which means that this room is a difficult room. Or it's more difficult. So this is like kind of a mini-boss, or like a challenge room, so to speak.
Uh-oh.
Hello. These guys are not that bad though, but I will probably die if I'm not being careful. And you can see they are armored, so they will not take damage. When you fight an enemy that has armor, when the armor is depleted, totally depleted, you can actually stun your enemies, not for long, but you can interrupt their attacks, which you can't do as long as they have that yellow line or the yellow thingamajiggy around them. So that is a good thing to know. So I tried to record this like a few days ago and edit it, but I ended up having to delete it because I messed up, because I'm so new to the whole YouTube scenario and everything. So if everything is a bit sketchy, it's because I'm new. So Well, learning by doing, as I say. So there we are. Hey, don't hit me. Oh, and I do have a tendency to make a lot of weird sounds. So if I do a lot of weird sounds, I am sorry. I am referred to as my friends, as some of my friends are referring me as a professional chipmunk because I can sing as a chipmunk. I used to be able to do like the mice from Cinderella, but since I've grown up and got a darker voice, I am.
Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't
Yes,
mind me.
carry on. Yeah, I have my voice range has lowered a bit, so I'm sounding like a chipmunk instead of like a squeaky mouse. So yes, the game itself is like it's the point of dying. You die because it's kind of the point. So when you come back, talk to everyone.
Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Yes, except for the gods, because they are immortal unless they are killed by another god, I suppose.
Some of us more than others.
Oh, I'm sorry. I basically woke up
Back
like
already.
30 minutes ago, so I'm a bit like.
Good to see you,
Still.
lad, despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there.
Yes.
The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Oh, look at the artistry of this. Oh my god. So yes, and also eventually, as we go along, more stuff will be revealed,
The
and so
House
on and so
of
forth.
Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
Yeah.
You know I can hear you, old man.
And the voice acting in this game is, it's like from a scale from 1 to 10, it's 12. Hello, father.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Yes, you will.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
Oh, is that a challenge, father? Is that a challenge? So, since the game has been... Oh, we have to pet the dog. We have to pet the dog.
There's a good boy.
Doggy needs pets.
Your fortunate Cerberus sees something in you.
Oh, you're good, you boo. I'm sorry, I probably have to pet the dog at least once every time I'm getting back home.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
Yes.
You watch over things for me, won't you,
Aww.
boy?
It's so cute. So, there will be like a character popping up here, there will be a character popping up here eventually. And so, when I started to play this game, this entire section here was filled with scrolls.
Stop.
A vast and intricately crafted mosaic depicts the underworld king presiding over the enormity of his domain, whilst its chthonic residents look on in awe of him.
He's not really that great.
Keep it down.
So this entire wall here, this entire section here was like this, like filled with scrolls, which was kind of cool. And now they've put up this stunning picture of Hades himself, I suppose, and just the details in this mosaic is just amazing.
You have come home.
And also this darling creature
Do
here.
not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
Thank you.
I believe it, Nex. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took...
Oh,
The risk
sorry.
is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are. So before I click any further, just look at her appearance for a quickie. It just... Oh my god, she's so beautiful. She's stunning. And I think the 3 skulls on her chest is supposed to be like the 3 fates, maybe, her daughters. But when I first started to play this game, she was just a cloaked figure. So she was just like a mysterious person floating with a voice. And now she looks like this, which is even more mysterious, and you can see how much power she has, which is insane, and she looks so stunningly beautiful. So if anyone from Supergiant Games ever watched this video, I'm just gonna say that you have done an amazing, amazing job in this. I am in love with this game to the moon and beyond.
Yes, we are.
Then go.
Then go. So,
How goes it, Shanes?
do you really think Lord Hades is gonna hear me out? Because of death elephant. So, you want to talk to everyone that you meet, basically,
Hey,
and
room, I'm back.
you want to like explore everything, and you want to do like all the things and all the stuff.
chambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, and also I should say, if you would,
Oh, come on, it's not that bad, is it?
I mean, utter disarray, I wouldn't say that it's utter disarray, but just a hint, if you would hear a cracking sound, it's just my neck, because I have a tendency to my body is like doing that. It's all right. I'm an old dancer, and I've been a dancer for a very long time, so it's normal for me to make like my joints pop a bit, and like I'm cracking. So if you hear like a in the mic, it's because of I'm just moving and something cracks. So it's fine. Everything is just fine, I promise. So the first one did not go that well. We didn't make it too far, but if we go over here,
Night and
ta-da,
darkness guide me.
this will be an huge help for us. So I will, since we only have 20 darkness, I will go for the shadow presence,
I need more darkness.
and then I will do that one. But if you can, I would suggest to focus on that and get this one as quick as possible. Excuse me. Restores 50% health instead of dying when your total life is depleted 1 time per rank. So I think you can have 4 tops. So this is like in other games when you have like 3 hearts, and so you get like another chance to make it. And this will give you another chance of dashing. So now we can only dash once, but then you can dash twice in a row instead. And also, do notice in the right hand side corner there, we have 1 key as well. And the key can unlock weapons.
Okay,
And since we have 1 key, I will unlock the bow.
there we go. Coronacht, the Heart Seeker.
Yes.
Let's deal some death.
Psst, over here.
Oh,
What the?
hello.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
We have our own animated skeletons that we can pummel to crumbles and pieces without any care of any recognitions or repercussions or whatsoever, which is fantastic.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your soup?
Oh, sorry.
I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
Maybe I will.
If you insist.
So we can try like our weapons on him there. Boom. So we can like, if you want to practice your weapons a bit, you can do that on him, which is really nice. And also, since we have come back to the house, this will
No
be
keepsakes
available
yet.
when you start to collect nectar, because you will get keepsakes from various characters, which we also will get into later on. And I just want to show you guys this place here. Just
I can
look,
do this.
look at this.
First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done.
Hmm.
And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond.
Yes.
Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot.
Yes, sir. So this is
I can escape from the courtyard back there.
yes, you can. So every section of the game has one of these like background pictures, and they all look equally stunning in their own rights. So I just want to show you guys.
Pain is indescribable.
The pain is indescribable. Yes. If we just yeet him to the ground, he disappears.
Oops.
And 3, 2, 1, Ta-da!
Bet I got you pretty good.
So we have him on pummel duty, basically. And also you can see the markings in the floor. So when we use our weapons, we actually scratch the floor and stuff, which is also such a nice detail of the game. And before we go, I just wanted to give you a little thing. You can see here, this is shining. So if we collect a weapon that has this shining aura of like purple thingamajig stuff, we'll get 10% or 10 or I don't remember exactly. I think it's 10%, but maybe it's 20. I think it's 10% extra darkness. So you want to, if you want to collect darkness, I would suggest that you, when you unlock your weapons, that you go for the weapon who has that aura shining thingamajiggy around it. But let's try the bow, shall we?
I'm ready.
The bow is not my strongest weapon at all, so I might actually die really, really early this time.
Thunder. Is that...
Oh, hello.
Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time.
Your father's always been rather
Where you
difficult.
belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Thank you. Before I do anything, do excuse me, I just have to open my Steam, because I'm gonna log out from my friends list so it doesn't pop up in the corner there, because I just realized I always forget to do that. Let's go offline from there. Thank you. There we are. And just look at the Mr. Luxurious beard over there. Nice. So let's see here. The same thing here. You should know, though, which is very good to have in mind. Just because it says 10 there, or maybe it could have said 50, it doesn't really matter that just because it says 50, it doesn't mean that thing is actually the best one to choose. It depends on what you have in your build previously as well. So you want to go for things that is applying to what you already have. But now this is the first one, so it doesn't really matter what we take. But I'm gonna take Lightning Strike. Your attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. So I'm gonna take this, and I am again playing with the controller. I'm just using the mouse to
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support.
show you
Never thought I'd see
guys
the day.
around a little bit.
Or
So,
night.
so now we have electricity in our things. So you can see it's like the bow itself has like a little purple-ish shine to it. So also my attacks have a little bit of purple shine to it, except for my main attack now, which has a yellower color because it has lightning.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Until the end of time. Yes.
Good thing I'm not dead.
Yet. We'll fix that. It's fine. We'll fix that.
May I help you?
Excuse me for 1 minute. I just need to adjust the setting quickly. There we go. There we go. So let's see how good we do now. So as you can see now, since those are not armored, when we shoot them, they kind of stagger a bit, which is really good, because if they would have been armored, that would not have been possible.
This can unlock something back home.
Yes, we need 2 more keys to be able to unlock a thing at least. And here, oh, nice. Here's a perfect thing. Now, if we would have gotten another door, for example, another boon, I would have gone for the other boon, since this is a palm of power, and they level your boons that you have received up. So you can choose from one of 3 boons to level up. And since we only have that one, we can only level that one up, so it will get probably like 15 or 20 damage instead in the next level. So if you have another choice, I would recommend, in my opinion, to go for another choice, unless you don't have a choice like we don't have now. Hello. And also, I don't think we'll go through the
Who dies next?
I don't think we will go through the codex. I will go through that in a separate video, I think. I have not yet made up my mind. But you will know what I'm speaking about in a little bit.
Power.
Yeah, 14. You see, so it says from level 1 to level 2, so we don't have really much have a choice here. And so I'm gonna click this.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Yes. And what do we
Where
have?
to?
Do we have a choice? Yes. So again, we have coins and health. And since I am not really good with the bow, in my opinion, so I'm gonna go with life just to play safe card for myself. But the numbskulls are basically the weakest enemies in the game, which is really good. So the bow is really good here because we can just shoot them from a distance, which is really nice. Including that, thanks to the mirror upgrade that we did, when we shoot enemies from behind, they get 10% extra damage as well, which is really good. Hello. Goodbye. Haha. So, boom.
That's life.
And 75 health. Nice. Here we can see that we have a skull on this door here, which means this room is more difficult, as mentioned. But I'm gonna take the key because I need keys. So, even though we have one key here, so if we would have had a key on this door, we would have had a bigger reward in this room. So we would have had 2 keys instead of 1, and we would have like 10 gems instead of 5. But I'm actually gonna take the key because I need the keys is more important for the moment, I think. Hello. Don't shoot me, I will shoot you. And also be very careful to not step on the platforms here, because those projectiles does a lot of damage, especially in the beginning, and really like especially in the beginning. But you want to try to get your foes on those platforms because they really do help to, like, let's see now. Oh, can we? Yes, you see? Boom, boom. Perfect health. Oh, Jesus, stop it, go away. Shush. Please don't shoot me. Go away. And 1 key, we have 2 keys.
Weapon.
A key to our weapon, good.
Let's see what's in here.
And this is Well of Charon, a sample of the Stygian boatman's infinite collection is available to those prepared to pay. So we can do a bit of help here, so we can like get 40% extra damage, we can slain phones have a chance to drop a healing item, or traps deal 500% damage to foes, but I won't take anything because I want to save my coins. Excuse me. So let's go and pick up some more darkness. So I do kind of Skullomats, hi, because I kind of want to save my coins for if and when I get a shop. And these Skullomats here are basically not that dangerous, but in a high number, the numbskulls can be quite a nuisance, especially when you get them early on in the game now that we have, because this is only the second run that we do. So they can be quite, and especially when you have like a weapon that you're not really used to play with, they can be a little bit of a like, no thank you. Ooh, more health, nice. Just queen. So let's be quick about this, and as mentioned, wall slam is one of your best friends basically, so slam your enemies into the walls if you can, because they take damage from that. Come on, let's give you a pummeling. Thank you, goodbye. And if you stand close enough to an enemy and do the special attack, you shoot all of the enemy, like the specific enemy with the entire special attack thing, which gives it like full damage. Ooh, Jesus. And don't forget to dash. Never stand still unless needed to. The key in this game is to move, basically. So, and also, if you have a lot of enemies in a room, I would suggest get rid of the Skullomats like as quick as possible, and then handle the other enemies, because the Skullomats will just keep pushing out numbskulls, which is highly annoying, especially in the beginning. Hello, more health.
Strength.
So here we can see that we have
They
66
got me.
coins.
No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
Yes. And we have one shop and we have one boon. So since we have 66 coins, we can, if we're lucky, have like an item for like 25 coins, which might be either like darkness or healing or something. And I think the healing is some 50. But in this case, I would actually suggest that you skip that, because a boon in the shop costs at least 150. And if it's a random boon that you don't know, it's 125. So at least 125 coins is needed to get to the shop. So if you have under 125, I wouldn't suggest to go in there. But then again, mentioning that, to be certain that you can afford a boon, 150 coins. Because that is what the minimum cost of a boon is 150. Excuse me. And see, this went a little bit better. Oh. And now that they have no armor on, you can see we can stagger him a bit, so we can have slightly an easier chance of kicking his
Anyone must be a
butt.
mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
And we say hello to the goddess of love and fertility.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Thank you. Now, Aphrodite is more of an add-on goddess, I think, in my opinion. Her boons stuff are really good to add to things. So I'm gonna take. Okay. Ooh, what do we have? Your cast is wide, short-ranged. I don't use that much, though. But I need to learn how to use the cast better. So let's take this one.
Interested?
And as you can see now, the
Algebra
cast
cards.
has changed in color as well.
See why not?
So it has gotten a pinkish thing. And as we can see here now as well, this has got another boon there, and we have that one there. And also, since we were unlocking stuff at the mirror, we have this. So we unlocked the bar here, we will get another one eventually as well. And we have 20 darkness that we have spent, and we have 10 darkness in our inventory for the moment. But this is the total amount that we have spent. So we have a Shadow Presence, deal bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from behind, 10% per rank, and we are restoring a small amount of health whenever we exit a chamber, 1 health per rank. So we will have 40, wow, sorry, and we'll get 1 health now when we enter this chamber. Hello. So, for example, boom. So the weak damage is actually kind of good, especially against the numbskulls, because they are really, the numbskulls is a really weak enemy per se in the game, so you can just yeet it onto them basically. Oh, hello. Oh. And you kind of, in the beginning, you have to like recollect your thing, because it won't come to you unless you like are close to it. There we go. Ooh. Let's be careful. There we go. And I think that the enemies take more damage when they have weak in them, or when they have the weak effect, but they definitely deal less damage to you, if I'm not remembering wrong. So let's, come on, let's end, just die. Thank you. And darkness.
More darkness.
Hello, dark. Oh, here we go.
Well,
113 coins. Yes, I will have Eyes of Lamia. So we might have a chance to collect another, or some health items, I should say. And here we have another Palm of Power. Nice.
never gone this far.
Never gone this far. No, we have not. Ooh, and also
Wretches.
the chambers have a really neat function that they can... Ooh, oopsie. You can see them from two sides. So you can either see them from the left or the right. So they can be angled from the left or the right. And that goes for every chamber, I think, which is really, really nice. Except for the house,
again.
because the house is always angled from one side. Which is from the right angle point of view. So here we go. Since we dined, I think this will be a good time to end this episode. We'll just talk to a few people before.
One of the wretched thugs got you. Too bad. They're slow, but they hit pretty hard, I guess. Have you tried moving out of the way?
I haven't, no.
Oh god, I love the puns in this game. Oh, it's amazing. So
Achilles is off duty.
yes, Achilles is off duty, and let's
Someone's at the desk next to the throne.
pet the doggo. And yes, and let's talk to Hades.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor. One whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
I am.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice. So before we do anything else, this will be a good time to end the episode, I think. And so thank you so much everybody for joining me today. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified when I post videos. And again, I have just started my YouTube journey, so if things are a bit sketchy in the beginning, I do apologize for that, but learning by doing, as they say. But please do take care of each other and stay safe, and I hope you all have a great day or evening. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!